irregular migration route into the UK.
Minister.
Well, he's absolutely right, and actually we already took action early in this government, even before the conclusion of this deal, to ensure that that route was closed down by the Memorandum of Understanding we agreed with.
They stood in silence at the feet of the Mahatma Gandhi statue in Parliament Square, bearing placards backing a now proscribed group, an act now considered an offence under the UK's Terrorism Act. For half an hour they remained, under the eye of the police who were recording their actions. Those who gathered to support them applauded. Some were even brought to tears. Then the police eventually moved in, forming a cordon around the protesters, arresting those who'd taken part in what is now considered to be an illegal action, with some even carried away into police vans. The consequence of being charged with a criminal offence for supporting Palestine action unjustifiable for some.
We think that by degrees some sense will come out of this.
But overwhelming for others.
It just feels like we can't say anything. I don't know.
We think that by degrees some sense will come out of this.
But overwhelming for others.
It just feels like we can't say anything. I don't know. I don't feel safe to speak.
What the UK government are doing in oppressing protest rights is really scary, and it should scare all of us.
This is the first action that the group has done since it's been prescribed. Human rights activists and legal observers have raised serious concerns about exactly what it means for freedom of expression and the right to dissent in the UK. This is what led to Palestine Action being outlawed. Members of the group breaking into a military airbase and damaging 2 refuelling planes. That led to the government using anti-terrorism laws to ban the group. A last-minute legal bid to postpone that failed, but a hearing later this month is expected to deal with whether the group's co-founder is able to bring about a High Court challenge to the government's decision. For now, Palestine Action joins 81 other organisations that are prescribed in the UK, including Hamas, Al-Qaeda and the neo-Nazi group National Action. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, London.
Banned and officially designated. And we begin this hour with breaking. news. In the past few minutes, police have moved in and made arrests at a protest in Parliament Square in Westminster, supporting the group Palestine Action, just hours after it was banned and officially designated a terrorist group. Protesters have been voicing their support for the group during the demonstration. Some were heard shouting, "I support Palestine Action," as police made arrests. The group was designated a terrorist organisation after claiming responsibility for the alleged sabotage of jets at RAF Bryce Norton, which police say caused around £7 million of damage. Well, an 11th-hour legal attempt to delay the ban failed last night. Our correspondent, Oliver Whitfield-Newchich, is there for us. Oliver, how many people have been arrested? Do we know?
So far, the spokesperson for the group says they believe that there's been 27 arrests, although that figure has not been confirmed by the Metropolitan Police. But we've certainly seen more than 10 people being arrested at the moment. And if you come around here, actually, we'll be able to see the police are now trying to take away this lady who is wearing the outfit of an ordained priest. This protest started at 1 o'clock, and it happened in Parliament Square right next to the statue of Mahatma Gandhi. At first, it looked like nothing was taking place, and then all of a sudden, everybody picked out these signs that say, "I oppose genocide," and then underneath that, it said, "I support Palestine Action." Now, by making that pledge of support, currently, that is an illegal action, as the group has been prescribed under the Terrorism Act 2000, which specifically says that it is illegal to be a member of a terrorist group or to show support for a terrorist group. We've been speaking to the people that were here, and they said that they felt compelled to show up today and to show their support, even though the maximum time that can be given to somebody for showing support to a terrorist group is 14 years in prison. They are clearly opposed to what the government and the Home Secretary has done by outlawing Palestine Action, which they see as a non-violent direct action group. But the government was clear that after protesters broke into Bryce Norton last month and threw paint into the engines of 2 RAF Voyager jets, causing approximately £7 million worth of damage, that this was more than just a protest action. They believe that qualified under the definition of the Terrorism Act for the Home Secretary to make that decision to put prescription through. And of course, yesterday at the High Court and at the Court of Appeal were 11th hour Act for the Home Secretary to make that decision to put prescription through. And of course, yesterday at the High Court and at the Court of Appeal were 11th hour attempts for the Home Secretary to make that decision to put prescription through. And of course, yesterday at the High Court and at the Court of Appeal were 11th hour attempts by the group's lawyers to pause that prescription by the Home Secretary. But a judge at the High Court disagreed with their legal team, and so too did 3 judges at the Court of Appeal. There is a chance that on Monday the group can go to the Supreme Court to ask for judges there to look into their case again. But at the moment, as things stand, from midnight last night, 0001 Saturday this morning, Palestine Action is considered by the government to be a terrorist organisation, and anybody showing support for them is therefore deemed to be breaking the law, and that is why we've seen these arrests here today in Parliament Square. Support for them is therefore deemed to be breaking the law, and that is why we've seen these arrests here today in Parliament Square. Support for them is last night, 0001 Saturday this morning, Palestine Action is considered by the government to be a terrorist organisation, and anybody showing support for them is therefore deemed to be breaking the law, and that is why we've seen these arrests here today.
British police! Off! British police! Off our street! British police! Off our street! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! We love you! Welcome out! Stop the genocide! I oppose genocide. I support Palestinian people. Hold on! Free Palestine! We love you! Welcome out! Stop the genocide! I oppose genocide. I support Palestinian people. Hold on! I support freedom of Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! We love you! Welcome out! Stop the genocide! I oppose genocide. I support Palestinian people. Hold on! I support freedom of speech. I support freedom of assembly.
I support freedom of speech. I support freedom of assembly. Freedom of speech. I support freedom of
whole point of covering something like this.
My dear brothers and sisters, as we're here today outside in a very, very unique position to pray Salat al-Jum'ah, or our Friday prayer, right outside a place that is named after the most central concept in Islam of justice.
At Car Loans 365, we get it. Bad credit shouldn't stop you from driving the car